Hello folks. So yesterday you guys saw me tie knots. So we're going to learn how to stretch this out for you newer people that are on here. I've done videos like this before, so I do kind of have a habit of repeating myself because I do get new people on here that subscribe to me. We're also going to show you how to put this on this ridge line. I've done showed how to tie the bowline on the last video. Well, probably not the last video, but on that knot video. The knots that I use is title to it. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to stretch that down there. And you should be able to hold this like this. The reason being, my trees are a little bit wider. They're palm trees. You can see what's behind me. I'm having to kind of deal with the bark as it sticks out. You'll see that as soon as I get you turned there. Or if you see people walking past and through talking on their phones, ignore it. I'm in a park, so that's just how it is. But anyways, I'll get you turned around here and we'll stretch this out. I'm going to show you the trucker stitch too. Alright. So, this tree is kind of wide and the bark sticks out. Palm trees are just a little bit differently. So we're not going to really mess with it too much. I'm going to probably have this like this. I'll probably adjust on it a little bit here. So I'm going to try to keep this waist high. I got a new phone stand. I'm still kind of playing with it. I may just go up a little bit higher just for demonstration purposes. Normally, depending on what you're doing, what you want waist high. A tarp, not a tarp, but a rain poncho. You want about knee level. Depending on what you're doing. Now, for flying it, which I really don't recommend, this is extremely nice weather, to fly that sucker. What I mean by fly, like a tarp, like the tarp you would put over your hammock. I can't talk. Your hammock. But anyways, and that's flying the tarp basically. I'm not sure what it's called. I think that's what they call it, but I've never actually done that before. Usually my tarp's straight to the ground. And that's aiming a hammock. But instead of pulling this all the way through, I got about 25 feet to 30 feet around. That's length here. And I don't want to pull it all the way through. Then when I do the locking trucker stitch, which I'll show, I have to pull it all the way through there. So we're going to do a quick release. I take this, the bowline, first it's almost ain't down there far enough. There we go. Take this toggle, stick, tent stake, whatever you can find. Make sure it's strong enough. Don't ask me how I know. And it don't have to be this long, but long enough to go through there. And you see how that's holding that. I take it, after I'm through undoing everything, got some slack. Normally it would fall off the tree. As you can see, it came off. We'll show it again. Take it, just like this. Like I said, normally you want this waist high to regular tarp. Rain poncho, it depends what you're doing. And there we go. I'll get back with you guys. Now, as you can see, all I gotta do is that, go to that tree. Now, for locking trucker hitch. I'm probably going to have to drag you in closer, but first I want to get wrapped around this tree. Now, because this is such a wide tree, I can't reach where I want to reach to, so I'm going to have to do this. I didn't really have a skinny tree to work with. Alright, now that we got wrapped around the tree, hold on the tree, those bark's falling off. These don't work with palm trees, do I? We're in Florida. Not a bad state. This part's kind of sucks, but that's because people like to throw trash everywhere. Park's clean though. It means keep the park clean. I may have to raise this up a little, that way you can see it. I got a new phone stand, I'm kind of dealing with it. But let's go ahead and do that. Usually I like way slow so we can see what we're doing. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to have to do this. Alright, cool. Hopefully you guys see this black line. is I'm going to take my hand. I'm going to give myself some slack here. Still holding on to this, but give yourself plenty of slack. Is I'll take my hand. Now nowadays I don't have to do this, I understand how to do it. But I learned this off Cold Cracker. We just do that. You take it, you twist your hand. So where my fingers are at to that loop. Take it, you grab to this loop. Or let me get you guys more situated here. Just like this. See my fingers, see how it's wrapped around my hand. Lay it down on your line, just like that, and then pull towards that tree. Do not pull towards the boulder. We'll do it again. It'll come undone. See that loop? Now your tension is going to make a pop noise. I haven't tensioned yet. Just like that. Like this. Grab it from there like that. You can use your other hand if you like. And just pull. It'll make that loop. And then the regular trucker's hitch, which I honestly don't like, you'll pull through this loop. Pull a line through there. Just like this. I'll get back with you. Alright, so I want to drag you in a bit closer. So again, to make that loop, just like this, let me turn the phone here. I don't like having the loop right up against the tree. I've done that before, but as far away from the tree as I can get. That's just me. Let me deal with this tree. It's a palm tree. Okay. Normally, depending on the tree I'm dealing with, I hold on to this. I don't think I have to hold on to it because the bark's right there. Depends on where you're at. The palm trees are different here. Now we're going to take it again like this. Give yourself some slack here. Know what tree you're doing, that fight with it a little bit. Twist up. You see how I got my fingers? Put right on the paracord here, this part. And just like that. I'll do it one more time. I know I've shown this 4 times. Once far away and twice up close. Or twice far away, whatever. I can't count. There we go, like that. Lay it down your paracord. And now we got a loop. What I'm going to do now, so I'm going to take this into the line here. I'm going to pull through there. Just like that. Now, you can tighten it up and you can stand here and try to hold that if you like. I don't like doing that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it through there twice. It'll lock in on itself. That's why I call it the locking trucker's hitch. Plus, I think I heard Blackie Thomas say it like that. I'm not too sure that I'm called the modified trucker's hitch. I have it through there twice. I can crank down this thing just like this. And I tight it. Now, I can let go, it'll stay tight. One thing the trucker's hitch will do, the regular one, put a slippery half hitch in. I still like doing that. Because I've had this released before on me. So this for safety, right here. Everything from. There we go. Now we're up against there. Some people like to dress up like a care less. Just leave it like that, and we're good. And like I said, I don't worry about dressing up. I've let this hang on the ground a few times. Some people will stick it to this loop. Some people actually use this. I don't, because I never can get it to work like that. I haven't quite learned that one. Tighten it up some more. There we go. There we go. and I'll get back with you guys. Alright, this is my prusik loop right here. With my sharpened barrel, be a good backdrop. My hand, it works pretty well. Get away from it too much. Well, you guys still see it. But one thing about the prusik loop, you do this all day, but you can scoot it up just like that. Now sometimes you can take this bar, and you guys can't see it from here, but just like that. And I'll tighten it up even more. In fact, it's to the point that if you tighten it up too much, and I've had this do this before, it's hard to move even like that. I can see how tight I can get. A little experiment here. Alright, you can definitely feel the. That's kind of what you want. You want to be able to take it, or if you have to, you can loosen it some. You have your toggle, you have your tarp, and you're basically just tightening it. And you're getting as tight as you want it. So, and to take it off, I just pull on this bar right here. Get more in the middle. And just like that. That's one squeaky swing. Swing. That's what we're hearing. Somebody swinging on a swing. And now you're going to take it. The first one is going to be the large head. Try to keep that knot that's in this to the side. As much as possible. It will kind of give you difficulties here. But that's the lark head right there. 2 or 3 times. Because right now I got 2 of these. I'm going to pull that out a little bit. Now I'll show you this locking part here in a minute. We're going to do it again. Try to keep it dressed up. If you can't, dress it up there. That part does matter. When I first did this, I didn't think it mattered until it mattered. There. That considered a prusik right there. I got 2 of these. 1, 2, 1, 2. We're gonna go 3rd time here. And just like this, pull it back through there. Make sure everything is dressed up and nothing here is crossing. That part does matter. I found if it crosses over, it'll still kind of slide on you. You want that. That's how you do that. Let's see if I can twist it where you can see that bar. You see that bar right there? Nope, you can't. I don't think. Nope. You can kind of see it like that. Let me hold it upside down. It's like that. And just take it off. You pull on that. Now we'll do it again. Dropping black stuff on the ground. Alright. Like this. Try to keep that knot to the side. I'll try to keep it on my phone. This back side, that's what you're putting the front side through. Trying to keep that knot out of there. That's the lark's head. That's actually how you would tie a lark's head. In fact, as you can see, that's all you're going to do with the lark's head. You can tighten it up all day and it's not going to, maybe. Nope. That's what the lark's head does. I was kind of wondering that. That's why I'm doing that. I never actually pulled in the lark's head to see if it tightened by itself. So now, again, pulling on this part. Put it through there. I'm going to dress it up a little. That way I don't have to. I got things crossing, that happens. All you gotta do is just uncross it. There we go. That's considered a prusik. And it won't slide at all, as you can see. I like to put it to there a 3rd time. Like just about everybody does. Where you need to or not, I don't know. But it just adds more security. Again, taking that, pulling this out, and placing this back through. Like the bigger you make that, the easier it goes, especially with this knot right here. The knot does kind of get in the way every now and then. I got crossed over a little bit, but not too much. Just like that. Like that in place. So there we go. And the knot really didn't stay to the side, but I don't pit these usually through the way I set up my tarps, usually have loops. If not, I'll put bank line on it. That way this knot doesn't get interfere with anything I do. Normally, and I can't figure out why it didn't stay to the side like it did the first time. Normally you want it to the side. It kind of is and kind of isn't. And it really depends what kind of tarp you got. If you got loops on your tarp already, it ain't gonna matter. If the grommets are big, it ain't gonna matter. If they're smaller grommets, then you're gonna want to deal with it. Put more bank line loop on like this and toggle it. Now I'm gonna kind of drag it around and show you everything. But here we go. There's that quick release with that end of line bolting. Like I said, you don't want to be running 25 to 30 feet through there. There is a way to tie the bolting around the tree. I'm not that good at it. When I get good at it, I'll show it to you. I can kind of do it, but I still have to think about it. These are my acoustics. You saw how they work, and I can do this. Or if I'm tightening something up, and then do this. We'll come over here. So you can see I got all stretched out. My haversack, this foam stands very light, and the legs really don't adjust or lock, so I have to put some weight on them. There's my trucker's hitch. So, if I wanted to undo this, let's say I just put my tarp up, stakes will put up, right here, undo that. Alright, I had to put my phone down so I can show you this part. You saw me undo the slippery half hitch. You just pull on this, pull it towards the bolting. That's how you get it undone. Now I'm careful because I've been tangled up before. Just go ahead and hold your loop back. Because what happens sometimes is the loop can close in on itself, and if it closes on this, you're going to have a heck of a time. Ask me how I know. Now what I'll do, so I'll go ahead and usually I don't have this much trouble pulling it off the tree. There we go. Instead like this, I have found it easier just to do that, and you've heard that snap. Now there is a no knot one, where you don't tie knots and you don't have to worry about your paracord, because after a while you do have to replace that. It's usually I had to replace one. You want true paracord. I'm going to admit it's not true paracord. It doesn't have those strands in there you want. The last one wasn't true paracord either. That's why I didn't last that long. So we'll see how long this one lasts. I got more cordage with me, and there's other ways to do things besides this. This is what I learned, and this is what I pretty much stuck with. I don't mind this. So, let's go over there and we'll undo the quick release. Alright, here we go. There's your quick release. I'll go ahead and back these off here. And there we go. Usually it comes right off the tree. I don't know something. The bark kind of sticks out here. You guys saw that, right? I was stuck on it. I will go ahead. Some people, when they wrap this up, and I'm going to show you that here in a minute, and I can understand why they do it. They'll leave it, depending on, I've seen people leave it right here, and then somehow or another rolled up in there. I always get tangled up when I do that. It's no big deal for me when I do this, and I'm undoing it, and I'm wrapping up against the tree here. You take these and just go ahead and do that. Just one extra step that don't matter. So to roll it up, let me readjust the phone. To roll it up, you basically want to take it, put it on the back of your hand like that. Like I said, some people like to keep their acoustics in certain spots. I don't. I just go ahead and slide them up. That's just me. You guys do it however you want to do it. I've been here, there's different ways to do this, stay tangle free. This is what I was taught, and this is basically what I'm sticking with. basically like this. A little bit closer here. And it's going to be thumb. It's right, but I've seen people use their personal fingers, but this is what I was taught, so that's what I'm going to do. Pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. Basically, we're figure four in it. I mean, sorry. Figure eight. That's where I'm the words I'm after. Figure eight. So thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, and that's how I remembered how to do it. Was thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. I've even seen people, instead of this back there on their thumb like I got mine, stick this part right here. Again, it don't have to be like that, but you guys do what you want. This is what I do. Like this. On my chest. Basically almost to the ground is where I got this. The end's actually touching my boot, so it's not quite on the ground. I'll take this off. Let me show you how I'm going to take it off. Get back on my thumb here. So I'll take it. I'll put my thumb back here. I'll grab it. I didn't roll it up tight on my hand at all. You don't want to do that, or you'll be fighting to get it off your hand. Don't ask me how I know. Take it. Grab it up here. That way you'll start up here. If you grab it down here, you'll be starting that way. Again, don't ask me how I know. Now I'm going to take this. Just like this. I'm going to wrap it around there. And I'm not doing it so tightly that I have to fight with it, but I undo it. Go. Oops. I like to keep mine neat. That's just how I am. I hear it doesn't matter that you cross it. In fact, I think I've crossed it a few times. But I like to keep things neatly as possible. But I will get rid of that gap that's right there because that's just how I am. That part probably don't matter. Now I'm going to take my finger. Leave myself about this much tail. Take my finger, just like that. And that's basically half inch you got around here. And then I'm going to take it. I'm going to make a full knot because half inch is just that. Half a hitch. And then I'll make the clove hitch. Now this part did get kind of tight, but won't interfere with this, as you can see. And we'll show that again, just because I'm undoing it. But as you can see, I'll get back with you. Alright, here we go again. Back of my hand, with my thumb, pinky, figure eight it. Thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. So let me slow down here. Thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. And that is the best way to remember that. Thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky, thumb, pinky. Let me get over here. I'm going to speed it up a little bit so I can be done with this. And again. Now it is touching the ground. And that's usually how he was doing it. Josh Earnhardt from Graybeard Green Beret was from his chest. And he's a very tall dude. I'm 5'11", so. But the end's normally touching the ground. And again. Now I didn't show it take off but you just take your thumb, grab it, and you remove it off your hand. So I'm going to take it, like that, and I'm going to proceed to wrap around here. And you don't wrap it so tight you're making it difficult to undo. You saw how easy it was when I went to pull on the other end of this to undo it. You don't want to be out there fighting with stuff any more than you have to. Like this. With your finger. Go ahead and pull that through there. That tail. There we go. Still got enough of it in. And now that's a half hitch, of course. Another half hitch makes a clove hitch. And there you go. That's how you do it. You can throw it wherever. And I guarantee I'll go pick it up. Nothing happened to it, so let me go pick it up. I can throw this thing around, put it in my backpack, throw it in my backpack, wherever, it ain't gonna get tangled up. So there you go. That's how you do that. So that's how you make a ridgeline. And that's how you roll it up. I'll get back to you guys with the next one. And thanks for watching. This is gonna be a long video. About 20 minutes. 26, I can't read it. Need my glasses. But anyways, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thanks. Oh, I'm trying to end my videos like this. Don't leave your trash in the woods, please. And don't throw your trash all over. There's some trash in this park. Thanks to the park officials keep it cleaned up. If they didn't, it'd be trash. I'm walking down the road here, and then you see pop balls over the damn place. So please, with the trash, stop littering.